Hello everyone, and welcome to
So bring it on.
match.
Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things already rolling. Well, you would think that the name Luis Suarez on any team sheet is sufficient to make any opponent shiver.
I think I'd struggle to name a striker who's better at playing his position.
So what would you say is his outstanding characteristic, Jim? What makes him special?
Well, I'm going to have to say it's his winning mentality, that doggedness, that ruthlessness, the desire to win at all costs.
Pass just lacking in accuracy. Rice. Kukçu. That's Beckham. And it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Vieira. Bullet. And the through ball. He's picked his way through. He's having a shot! They've scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Number 9.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Suarez really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Luis Suarez.
Sao Paulo finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Knocks it out wide. Kvaratskhelia. And he's had it nicked away. And it's Vieira. He's in a great position here. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Great vision. Played out wide. Messi finding himself in space. Takes the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Beckham. Now it's Neymar. Hernandez. Now Van Dijk. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Beckham. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Messi producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And here's Suarez. Oh, he's bustling through here. He'll try from distance. Oh, good finish. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
After 25 minutes.
Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Messi! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Suarez clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
Rijkaard. Great ball if he can get there. That's been slipped through. Neymar shoots! And no mistake. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Number 10, Neymar.
Shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Neymar, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And here's Suarez. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, shooting chance! Now it's Messi. Oh, played right into his path. Can he get away here? Spread it left. Cook. Impressive jump! Bullet looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Bullet. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Neymar. What's going wide left? Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, that's neat. He's shifting through the gears here. Tries one from range. And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Deftly away. Sao Paulo are looking to go forward now. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rijkaard. Now it's Cookchu. Hernandez receives it in a good position here. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Tries to play it through. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And that brings the first half to a close. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
So it has been pretty frantic here. Everybody eagerly awaiting the start of the second half. And so the action is resumed. Messi. Rice is the guilty party there. And it's Neymar. He's got away. Neymar. Now the ball in. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Messi. Bullet. He's had it taken off him. Messi. Rijkaard. Rijkaard is fouled. That's a good run down the left. Luis Suarez on 2 now and looking for 3. Now it's Messi. Messi! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Vieira being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Well, he's been dropping into space and spraying balls all over the pitch, so enough seems enough now.
Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Well timed, excellent interception. Messi.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Rijkaard. And that's aimed into the middle. Oh, important interception.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Threads one in. Rice is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. And he's managed to get free. That'll be a throw-in. And this is Hullet. And it's Messi. He's found a way through. It's Luis Suarez! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence. Not the most convincing of passes. Hernandez. Oh, that's well spotted. Played towards the other side. Looking for the run. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Now it's Neymar. Oh, that's fabulous. Rijkaard. That's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Sao Paulo really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Can he get it through? And he's certainly onside here. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Sao Paulo really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Can he spark a counter here? Luis Suarez. He's having a hit! And that really should have been that.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Turns back here, probably the best option. Ferdinand. Thuram. Crunching tackle. Now who's going to be first to this? Neymar in acres of space out wide. Oh, good climb! Rice getting this one clear. That's good running with the ball. Oh, good spread. Now it's Messi. Mbappe! Messi knocks it into space. Neuer sends that a long way.
2 added minutes have been indicated.
And it's Beckham. Messi. Oh, they can break here. Can he get on the end of this? Messi. And we're done. What a game, what a show. Both sides robustly going about their business, and that has turned it into quite a spectacle. It's the sort of game after which you feel it's a shame anybody had to lose. Luis Suarez picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went full pelt trying to win this. A throwback to games gone by.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Signore e signori, benvenuti
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle. So, Jim, this is a relatively unfamiliar formation, but who are the key players within it?
Yeah, I'd say the advanced midfielders, Peter. They're going to have to do all the jobs of, say, a number 8 and a number 10, and an auxiliary striker, if you like. They have to do a lot of the pressing, carrying the ball forward, as well as making sure that the lone man up front doesn't get isolated. Effectively...
He's having a pop! He's got away with one there.
There's little doubt that Rui Costa will be conductor-in-chief in this lineup.
And you'd want to be conducted by him, wouldn't you?
Well, you would, because he's not the quickest and strongest, and yet his awareness and deft footwork make him the perfect link-up man. He is the creator-in-chief.
Messi. Vieira. Thuram. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Goes for a shot! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Rice plays it short. Mbappe shoots! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And Hullet! Oh, that was no routine save.
Hullet really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Rooney! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Keeper has taken decisive action. And Messi! That was superb goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And now a sudden chance to counter. He's found a way through. Kvaratskhelia! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time. This is their second corner of the game. Rice goes short. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Yamal. Rice making good progress on the right-hand side. 0-0 still. No lack of chances, though.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Looking for options for movement. Nice control. Look at the space here. And the shot! And it's come back out to him. It's in! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
The first breakthrough.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a...
Tries a shot! And that's a tiny finish. And just like that, he's into double figures now. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So that's two now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Tries to pass it through, thinks about the shot. Oh, shooting chance! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Suarez has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Pedri to Rui Costa. Diaz. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Pull it over to the right flank. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Diaz engages and forces him off the ball. And now they can spring out of defence. No way through. Pull it. Rice.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, good take in a good area. Shot a goal! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
Numero 10, Messi.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
(3-0) and things are starting to look awfully cosy. That has ended up in no man's land. Where it came from. Pull it. Chance! And how did he not make it four?
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
It's Rui Costa. Nice defending, physical and effective. Pull it. Spread to the right. He's picked his way through. Takes a shot! And that marks a high-octane end to the first half. A thrilling end to the half there, one that very nearly changed the complexion of this game completely.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half, Peter. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
It's hard to believe we're only at half-time. The lead is 3, but for how long? It's anyone's guess. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Messi. And Gabriel. Diaz. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Ferdinand. Tries to play it through. He's in plenty of space here.
Miami couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Kvaratskhelia. Desailly, a player who needs no introduction. He's found space here, and he's managed to get free. Van Dijk with the clearance.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything. That's great positioning. So good from him.
This game already looks like a fait accompli. And here's Suarez. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Real chance! And he hits the net. Untouchable, remorseless, relentless. A class of their own. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Rice needing to deal with defending that's more up close and personal.
Look, stopping him is imperative. It may not eliminate trouble, but it'll reduce it.
Pedri, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Pedri. Goes looking wide. Great vision. Diaz. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, that's fabulous. And the finish! Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Pedri. Played out towards the right wing. Yamal providing an outlet on that flank. Big chance! Oh, there was plenty on that.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Ferdinand, always a very imposing presence at the back. Turns back here, probably the best option. Kvaratskhelia. Now it's Luis Suarez.
That's good play from him.
Luis Suarez. Oh, he's having a go! And he's spooned it over the bar.
Suarez most definitely hit it with a lot of venom and little control. It carried hardly any danger.
Pedri. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Pacho. And it's Pedri. It's a really well-measured ball. Yamal. He's a sharp little ball here. Neymar's... Oh, good effort! And it's in! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Well, they may be down, but they're in no mood to go quietly.
Numero 10, Messi. Numero 4, numero 9.
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Numero 14. Lasciano il campo per il numero 21, il numero 7, Schneider, il numero 18,
Corner number
Ibrahimovic,
3 coming up.
il numero 20, sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 10.
They've played it short.
Viene sostituito con il
Romario.
numero
Oh, that's
7.
nice. Romario stood his ground strongly. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Rice is eyeing up his options in the middle.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Neymar. It's Bellingham. Diaz. And it's Bellingham. Now it's Neymar.
That was lovely, that.
Can he get on the end of this? He shifted it to the flank. Ibrahimovic. And it's Messi. Vieira has given away a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Numero 20. Lascia il campo per il numero 22.
Van Dijk. And here's Rooney. He is through here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. And he was quick to react. Neymar. Now Van Dijk. Gabriel. A probing pass. That's a throw. Thuram.
Ci saranno 5 minuti di recupero.
Desailly. Five minutes to add. Threads one in. Oh, great chance! And that's a good finish. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And here's Rooney. Spread out to the left. Danielson. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And that is that. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Things already rolling. Plays the return pass. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Tevez, with 200 games under his belt now, the standout name from both lineups. Don't you reckon, Jim?
Yeah, and he looks like he's raring to go here too, Peter. You can really tell how eager he is to leave his mark on this game. And when he's in that sort of a mood, he usually gets what he wants.
This might spell danger. Luis Suarez! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Rice. Bullet. Aimed beyond the defence. A header! Oh, it's fallen loose again! He's scored! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Number 9, Luis Suarez.
So, a breakthrough already. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And here's Drogba. Stood up well to him there. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And here's Tevez. Tevez running with the ball. He has found the way, takes a shot! It's a goal! And they're threatening to fly away here. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So that's 2 now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Big chance! One-on-one! Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And the pass is intercepted. Messi, this is promising. Looking to play him in. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Rice. Bullet never out of the action for very long. Messi. Vieira. Rice. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. He's in a good position here. It's Luis Suarez! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Rice plays it short. Kvaratskhelia, good driving run. And now they can spring out of defence. Rafinha. And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Ferdinand. Back to the keeper it goes. Neuer, dominant, commanding, a true colossus between the posts. Desai. Ferdinand. Driving forward. Kvaratskhelia. Great vision. That looks a good ball through. Rice! Oh, it's come loose. Messi. So what can they make of this? That's a nicely shaped ball. Now it's Drogba.
Oh, really well played. Drogba clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
No, he's not going to get any further than that. Vieira is fouled. Played out to the left flank. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Yamal providing an outlet on that flank. Picked out brilliantly.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Great defending, strong and determined. Messi. Good running, strong and purposeful. Closing in on goal. He's having a shot! It's a decent watch, a frantic watch. It is half-time. A thrilling end to the half there, one that very nearly changed the complexion of this game completely. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Well, who could have predicted a scoreline like this after just 45 minutes? The sides separated by 2. Back on the way then. Rafinha. Romero. And Edmilson. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Guehi. And it's Messi. And here's Drogba. It's Drogba! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Vieira is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Pullet. Pass somewhat off target. Howson.
That's really good energy, Peter, the way they defend from the front.
Fernandez. And Rafinha. And it's Fernandez. Plays a sharp little ball here. He's hit it first time.
That's unlucky. The idea was really smart for me, and he's had a good go at it.
They've played it short. Rafinha will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Luis Suarez being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
Pullet looking to add to his goal. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. That's a good ball out wide. 60 minutes played. And this is Tevez. Tevez! They would have been quick to recover. Oh, what has happened here? And it's Rice. And he will shot a goal! And he's really put himself on the line here. Corner number 2 then. Rice goes short. Flashes it across. And that has been knocked clear. They get a throw in. Kvaratskhelia receives it in a wide position. Now it's Luis Suarez. It's Luis Suarez! Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And just like that, he's into double figures now. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Rafinha, Fernandes. And here's Berbatov. Vieira. Rice can see things others simply cannot. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
Oh, crossbar! Now looking to orchestrate a counter. That is a great pick out. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Space for him to turn and look. He's got away. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Howson does really well to win the ball there. Look at the space here. Shapes to shoot. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Lemmy goes for a shot. That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Number 14.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Yeah, it's about time I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Now it's Berbatov. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. That's a lovely, neat pass. Kvaratskhelia. Rice. Bullet. Spread out to the left. And he's quick to return it. And he's in on goal. Plen shoots! And he hits the net. They are playing them off the park. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
Number 11.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Number 20.
Rooney picks it up out wide.
Rooney.
Plays it across. Towering header!
Andrei Shevchenko.
No, that's just wide.
3 minutes at a time. Substitution on the field. Number 4.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Lionel Messi. Number 23. Ruud Gullit.
Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes.
Carlos Tevez.
Desailly
Number
is
9.
very much of the non-shell pass school of defending.
Coming on.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific.
Signore e signori, benvenuti
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
There's Lamine Yamal, Peter, the latest Spanish superstar. I'd like to see him get a lot of freedom on that right wing.
And is that his best position?
I'd say so, Peter. With him being left-footed, he can cut inside, but he's such an all-round threat. He has that blistering pace that he can use to beat the best defenders, and it's very difficult to stop him once he starts linking up with others, once he's made that inside run.
So we're up and running.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders, who need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Mbappe! And he thumps it clear. It's a really well-measured ball. And he was quick to react.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And here's Van Nistelrooy. Kvaratskhelia. Gullit. Vieira. Rice. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Rijkaard. Messi. Over to the right flank. Now it's Yamal. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Opts for safety. Both sides exercising caution for now. Yamal. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Van Nistelrooy. Now it's Mbappe. Rooney. To Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Luis Suarez. And it's Vieira. Spread neatly. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Rijkaard. It's a promising position. And Van Nistelrooy! Now, what about a counter-attack? So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Yamal. And here's Van Nistelrooy. He's played it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Van Nistelrooy! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Van Nistelrooy actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Desailly. Yamal. Pass somewhat off target. Vieira. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Rooney. Rooney gets a good foot in there. Rice. Now it's Gullit. Messi. And the shot! Oh, off the bar! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Rijkaard. Rooney, never the sort to be shot shy. And it's Messi. Great vision. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Messi.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Mbappe. Ball played for Rijkaard. Played out towards the right wing. Yamal. Van Nistelrooy. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Messi. Gullit. And it's Vieira. Gullit. Gullit running with intent. And Gullit! He's scored! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Segnato al 39esimo minuto, numero 23.
The first breakthrough.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Costa Curta gets across to intercept that. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Now, this could be a chance. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Kvaratskhelia picks it up out wide. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
And it's Van Nistelrooy. And no, he's seen through all of that. Kvaratskhelia. Gullit. And it's half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Goals, goals and more goals. That's been the story of the half. The team separated by the tiniest of margins at the break. So we're underway for the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
There's the shot! And he should have made them pay.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Yamal, the ultimate schemer, the supplier-in-chief. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Desai. This is a promising build-up. Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez! Oh, good finish. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion.
Ha segnato al 53esimo minuto.
Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
So that's two now without reply.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Well read, nice interception. Edmilson.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
That's Rijkaard. And here's Rooney. The less said about that pass, the better. That has not gone well. Can he get on the end of this? And the shot! And it's in! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Miami really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Inter takes a shot!
Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Forced to go back. Gullit.
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here.
That is lovely. A lot of space ahead of him. Can he finish? It's anyone's ball now. That's a throw. Inter Milan can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
Rijkaard. And it's Serginho. Kubasi. Now Costa Curta. Edmilson. And it's Maradona. And it's Rice. It was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Big chance! And that's a sharp finish. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So the lead now is 2.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
And this is Gullit. Oh, he's bust charge, surely! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Well, that would have asked some awkward questions of the keeper had it stayed on target.
Serginho. Looking for options for movement. And that has left him in a heap. Gullit. Ferdinand.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Luis Suarez, currently being consciously targeted.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
He's looking wide. Luis Suarez. It's Luis Suarez!
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
And he's picked it up out wide. Lovely feet. That is... And the finish! And that really should have been that.
Well, his movement has certainly picked up. He's got that decisive goal on his mind.
That's really well manoeuvred. That pass isn't the best. Desailly is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 19, numero 21. Lasciano il campo per il numero 6, il numero 17. Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 14, numero 9, Luis
Oh, good
Suarez.
steal, he just read it.
Numero 10, Messi. Numero 4, numero 23. Lasciano il campo per il numero 18, Ibrahimovic.
Desai,
Il numero 22, Tevez.
Schneider,
Il numero 21, il numero 7.
and it's Rice.
Snyder.
Tries to
Il
play it
numero
through.
11, il quarto uomo.
Pressing's
in
intense,
4 minuti
and
di
it's
recupero.
paid off. Time added on 4 minutes. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold charging forward, the ball at his feet. No, that's been intercepted. And there goes the final whistle. Perhaps not quite utopia, not what was entirely desired, but most importantly, they have the result that was of paramount importance. Good enough in the eyes of their people.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to
Well, football is, of
today's
course,
match.
ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's away we go then. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, it would have to be the highly rated Dean Howson. The perfect blend of total football and tiki-taka. I like the front-footed approach he takes to defending. He's very effective, pushing people back by almost joining in central midfield himself. And, you know, he has a real air of authority about him now as he matures through the game.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Now it's Aguero. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Oh, that's fabulous. Takes aim and crosses. Great chance! And again! Marvellous goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
So, a breakthrough already. And here's Suarez. There they go, hunting in packs. Zakaria.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
That's a good run down the left. Kvaratskhelia tries to pass it through. Shot, surely! And yes, it's there! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Now it's Aguero. Now it's Mbappe. Well, that is one way to stop him. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Pull it. Howson did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he's straight offside. Thuram has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Oh, he's burst through! Kvaratskhelia! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Hazard stood his ground strongly. Howson. Puyol. And it's Zakaria. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Kimmich. Distributed tidily. Now Mbappe. There will be a throw-in. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Kvaratskhelia. Nicked it back promptly. Now it's Aguero. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now this could be a chance. He's having a pop! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Oh, that's a key interception. Mbappe opts for safety. Howson. Ronaldinho chasing after it. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Suarez. Great vision. Oh, what decent chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Rice plays it short. Now it's Rice. Cross needs to be... Oh, great leap! Guehi clears it away.
Oh.
Aguero, renowned for his long-range shooting. He's had it taken off him. And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, good spread. It's come to nothing. Ferdinand. Thuram. That's a good ball out wide. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, sweet feet. No, he's not getting his way this time. Played out to the left flank. So what can they make of this?
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Rice. Oh, he's onto this. Kvaratskhelia is onto this. Chance for a shot! Oh, he's been caught napping. And it's half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each. Back on the way then.
Miami are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Azar. And it's Azar. Kimmich is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers.
That's good pressing, it's really squeezing everything.
Oh, strongly challenged there. Kvaratskhelia has given away a free kick. Kimmich looking to receive it in space. Vieira. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Delivers with... takes a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And now they can spring out of defence. Vieira gets on his bike and on the move. Goes for a shot!
Suarez really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Rice being hunted in packs.
Yeah, he's had so much room to operate in. He's been running the show, but maybe the curtain's about to come down on him.
And Hullet! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Space for him to turn and look. Yamal. That's tidy. Shoots! Kimmich does really well to win the ball there. Kimmich defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. And it's Kimmich. Ronaldinho tries to play it through. Kimmich gets into a good position. Good read, needed to be. He's going to be disappointed with that. He is through here. Tries a shot! Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, shooting chance! Yamal, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Rice. He's found a way past. Oh, super ball! Oh, that's neat. Luis Suarez! And again, he is at his elastic best.
Substitution for Chesina, number 3.
So, third quarter of the game.
Kimmich. Coming on to replace him is...
Rice goes short.
Declan Rice.
And it's Vieira. Oh, he's having a go! And that's a real chance missed.
Oh, looky, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
Now it's Azar. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? He has a look up. Big chance! Goal! And they're back in front.
The goal scored for Chesina.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
Sergio Aguero. Substitution for
So we have a
Chesina.
breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now.
Jude Bellingham. the field. Number 14.
Corner number 4 coming up here.
Kylian Mbappe. Number 4.
Gattuso with the short one.
Number 23. Raul Hudes. Number 21. Lamine Yamal. Number 41. Declan
Miami
Rice.
really might just end up kicking themselves after that.
Number 18.
That could well have been it.
Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Number 7. Wesley Sneijder.
Cruyff.
Number 11. Johan Cruyff.
Well, this could be
Number
it
10.
for something close to a minor miracle.
Well, I like to see,
Number
Peter, that
17.
they haven't given up yet, so the
Gennaro
spirit burns
Gattuso.
on.
Rijkaard promptly onto... And Messi! Trustmark comes to the rescue.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
And it's Messi. That's good running with the ball. Ronaldinho can so cleverly bypass the press. Taken back almost at once.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Well, this is surely their last chance. Rice, it's a really well-measured ball. And the counter is on. Well, that looks a decent ball. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he's heaved it away. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they...
Hello, everyone, and welcome to
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Italy is the country of great defenders, Peter, and this fella, Alessandro Bastoni, looks very much in line to be its latest representative. I mean, being an Italian defender, we all know he's very much from the school of no-nonsense, but I really like his technique, and again, he's one of these centre-backs or defenders who can get his head up and just pick out a wonderful pass.
Luis Suarez! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Azar. Nicely weighted ball. And it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Great chance! Oh, and that is really good tenacity.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Rice plays it short. Oh, that's a fine interception. Galatasaray have the chance to go the other way. Rice.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Mbappe. Brilliantly cut out. Azar. Oh, that pass isn't the best. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
And it's Azar. Strokes it back. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Rijkaard. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Always goal side. He's under a lot of pressure there. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Bastoni. Galatasaray are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Yeah, ball's over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. He's had it taken off him. Messi. Gullit, never out of the action for very long. Batistuta. And it's Azar. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Batistuta was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Azar. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Gullit knocks it into space.
Ja.
Dani Olmo. Oh, strongly challenged there. Mbappe. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Kvaratskhelia. And here's Suarez. Well, they're certainly pressing with purpose here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Tries to play it through. And that's a simple one for the keeper.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
That is good strength. And here's Suarez. Cristiano Ronaldo, with a reputation for taking on any shot. And it's Gullit. Great vision. Now this could be a chance. Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Luis Suarez. Mbappe. Oh, well played, well played. Now it's Batistuta. And it's Messi. And he's cut it out. Drogba.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Messi. Defending of the desperate variety. That's it, 45 minutes up. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So your views on the first half?
It's a bit disappointing the way the team couldn't make the most of what looked like a pretty high-octane start, Peter. But this break should give them enough time to rediscover their focus and intent and start the second half in a similar manner. They have to keep believing.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Oh, he's having a go! Against the crossbar! Kimmich can get it clear.
Miami have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Oh, that is a nice touch. Oh, good take in a good area. Opts to play it back.
What?
Cristiano Ronaldo engages and forces him off the ball. Rijkaard. And here's Dani Olmo. And this is Drogba. Kvaratskhelia, very much a man of this moment. Vieira. Now it's Mbappe. It's a really well-measured ball. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Messi makes a move down the right. He's had a shot!
โหลดสุดได้
Now that has posed a few
ติดก่อน
awkward
นะ
questions.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
เวลาตรงนี้ไอายมา
Kimmich. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And here's Mbappe. Always onto this. And this is Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he's really put himself on the line here. Corner number 2 then. Rice goes short. Now it's Rice. Aimed at the far side. And that has been cleared. And now they can spring out of defence. And the shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And still, we await the first breakthrough. And that could set him on his way. Oh, a gilt-edged chance! Can he finish? Dani Olmo can so cleverly bypass the press. Bastoni, all played for Rijkaard. Dani Olmo, and this is Drogba. And this is Ronaldo. Ferdinand calmly anticipates. Kvaratskhelia. Gullit looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, it's his reading of the game that seems to keep him a step ahead of everyone else. But he's about...
A header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
It was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Gullit. Rice. Now it's Mbappe. Rice. It's Gullit. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Dani Olmo. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Mbappe. Oh, that's fabulous. Thinks about the shot. And this is Messi. And Messi! Oh, it's a stunning goal! That is a gem! An absolute gem! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal!
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Substitution for Galatasaray, number 13.
Galatasaray choosing to make the first change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Well, Peter, the manager's all smiles, but he's got a big decision to make here. He needs to see this one out. They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Gullit. This is promising. Oh, good-looking ball.
Miami clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Oh, fantastic! A finish of true class! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Eden Hazard.
So that's two now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Now it's Luis Suarez.
That was lovely, that.
Alaba produces the perfect tackle there. This is a promising build-up. Now that's well seen too. Gullit. Mbappe, who needs just a moment to score a goal. And Gullit! Boy, he struck that clean. And that has left him in a heap. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Gullit. Over to the right flank. He's picked his way through. Messi! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are disappearing out of sight.
Number 10.
Gorgeous, just
Lionel
gorgeous.
Messi.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball, so effortless.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Messi taking in the accolades, having been named man of the...
The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. This could be a chance. Here's the margin. A great rival. Never out. That's to keep an eye on. Early merit. An analysis of finish. It's an example of counter-attacking and its action. This is wonderful to watch. Make it out. Boy, actually, an interesting. It really is. Follow it at the break. This is a promising build-up. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. Vestai. This is a promising build-up. Luis Suarez. Good finish. There we have it, the two-goal cushion. Gorgeous, just gorgeous. That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.